to one fine-looking black mage. Also, are keys part of the outfit? Why are those useful? Seriously, why would a black mage just need to have some random keys? Did they unlock anything? Are they magical reagents? They don't even really look good. Huh. Yeah. In the meantime... different item level requirement? Oh. I need to go into the final dungeon. Ooh, final dungeon. That's over there. This is actually in town. I can probably fly, take an airship, return to Gridania, take the airship, go to Rimsa. Closer here than I would be elsewhere. So, return to a town, fly to the other town, and then teleport to where I need to be. It's like full trip planning just to figure out the quickest, cheapest way of getting someplace. And it still cost 120 monies. And now, assuming that I didn't go to the wrong place, which I think I did go to the wrong place somehow. Yeah, I never left. Well, luckily no one saw that horrible, easily avoided mistake that I made. I mean, who would ever be watching this? Loading. 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 Let's see here. You gotta go up the stairs and around the bend and through the corridor, and then you're halfway there. Hey there. Superior sleuthing skills. Sheila! I know not what brings you to Maelstrom Command this day. Important stuff. I'm really busy and actually, but I can hardly fault your timing. Aye, what a situation for you. Not days ago, a convoy of ours was ambushed en route to Limsa, and a goodly shipment of saltpeter plundered by our very ants. Scurvy dogs responsible for that act struck swiftly and under darkness. We've yet to figure out who they are, much less bring them to justice. Saltpeter, as you may well know, is a key ingredient of fashioning fire sand. I don't know what it does, but I know that it's fire sand. Whatever our foes might be planning, like as not, it involves earth-shattering a fiery death and destruction. That sounds cool. Actually, that sounds like what I do for a living. Command is dispatching elite regiments to the field to investigate, but clues are proved under the come by, and then half-decent pint of ale at sea. The investigation is a good comrade of mine. Well, I'm not... Well, I'd like nothing more than to lend me strength to the search. Can't even shrink my duties here. If you find yourself itching for adventure, you could do worse than to make a swift push and seek out one Lieutenant Skiswitz. Blah, 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 blah. We need your superior sleuthing skills because we're all apparently incompetent. Did you, by any chance, come from the direction of Camp Overlook? Seems to have been quite the commotion there. There you go. Report from Commander Bilito. What's this? Kobold's Crucible is no more? These damn scurvy fools. Loose cannons at the last! Loose cannons at the last, and I'm glad they're on our side. I've gladly issued them a special commendation and... 100,000 gil for each crewman contributed to the effort. Error of that man. The exact amount will have to be negotiated. See no reason to be stingy with our coffers if a bounty here or there would convince capable men to join our cause. Take Commander Belladon's proposition to command. Turns out, no. Harry must be exceptional, Sheila. If you're not over here at the Link Pearl report, then why... no matter. Well, you got a giant exclamation point above your head. I figured that you had something to say. You are here now, and we could certainly use your aid. I've just received word that raiders have sunk a civilized unit in the Strait of Millen. One of the warships is en route as we speak, though I fear there will be little left for them to find. I am comfortably familiar with tales of pirate looting, even commandeering their targets. Sink an entire ship, excessively brutal act, even for a buccaneer. No, I'd wager hard coin. What? That thrice damned fishbacks are behind this. Them and their serpent reaver lackeys. Sagwin have much to answer for. Vengeance will be forthcoming, but let us first focus on rescuing what poor souls we may. While the warship scours the water, I would have you head to the eastern Lenoche and look for any survivors washed up along the sands of the Bloodshore. Or you know, corpses. Corpses are fine too. Stack them up. Haul them off. And you're good at that. One of my soldiers, Private Will Flack, has been deployed to coordinate the search. Speak with him when you arrive, and he will direct your efforts to where they are needed. May Lilium guide your steps. Every city seems to have their own patron deity, or I guess at least spirit. Not quite sure how gods and spirits and other such things match up in this world. Let's see here. Is there a quick way to get to the docks? Yes! They're the Arcanists Guild. Gotta find them cheap ways to get around. Why are there so many eggs? I'm sure this is relevant to an event that's happening. What ho? 80 gil. That's actually a lot cheaper than any travel I've ever had, ever. Sure is quicker than waiting around for the ship in Stormwind. Of course, it looks a little bit silly when I'm the only person who's traveling anywhere on the boat. There's some big iron spikes around the cove they got there. Also, they're not connected to anything, so I would think that a cannon blast to one of those big iron spikes would actually knock it over into the water. Unless they sink really far down into the ship bed, but even then, they'd bend. I don't know, it seems like poor design. Also, I appear to no longer be rendered on top of that ship. I'm just somewhere that's unseen. Also, I have apparently gone to the wrong place. Huh. I seem to be very, very bad at actually getting where I want to go. Like, hilariously bad. Come on, drumstick. Maybe you can navigate better than I can. Hey, I know you. You're the guy who's way too eager to fire off his cannon. Ah, I take it you're the Scion they spoke of. I'd imagine someone more I'd imagine someone more imposing. You're kind of short, just like me. Let's be friends. Nevertheless, the ship won't be in for. We'll need to load the ship as soon as she arrives, so as to lend no license to Sargon and Ropers. Be the most help on at the pier. Go to the pier. Give in to peer pressure. Ah ha ha. Little sailor joke there. Peer pressure, because it's a pier, and I'm pressuring you. Let's get over there. Hi, Dawson. And just who in Eorzea are you supposed to be? They hired an adventurer. No one told me they're about an adventurer. I suppose you might as well make yourself useful. Bring the supplies from the wharf to the pier so the ship can provision as soon as she docks. That should help. Why can't you do that? Oh, I'm real busy, directing traffic. Yeah, I'm directing traffic. So what are your accomplishments? Well, I saved the world like 5 times. Ah, it's nothing. Go move some boxes. Wait, I'm gonna have a witty comment for the thing there. A heavy box. Your help was invaluable, but oddly menial. You know, you'd have something clever to tell me. Also, I can walk through the box that is put down. It's great. You know, this game it's really for realism in all the things that it does. Because if they give you a menial, mindless task, by God, it's going to be fulfilled by way of actually having you do a menial, mindless task. Well, here, a quicker. I forgot my name. Or, I forgot to tell you my name. The name's, Dawson, yeah, that's my name. I oversee every crate that washes up and ships out of here. Go back and let the Maelstrom Masters know that this load is in ship shape. No more for you to do here. No, sir. Once again, this is a task can be accomplished by anyone with 2 functioning limbs. I guess 4, because you need a set of arms. Come on, drumstick. This whole business bores me. Excellent. You've done all you can for now. Just make sure you're prepared when it comes time for the ship to leave port. Your ship's coming. Here's $1 million gold. Nah, I'm just kidding you. It's an actual ship. Head over to the pier and see to it that those crystals reach your destination. And if they fall into the water, by God, we don't have insurance, and we're gonna blame you. Not for not having insurance, but for losing the crystals. Not having insurance is our fault. Because we just really don't plan ahead very well. We're pirates, you know. We don't really think of these things. We just kind of go about our days, floating around, usually drunk, stealing things. It all works out. She's all restocked and ready to go. Hop aboard, if you think that's best. Help! Sergeant Reavers are at the gate. Serpent Reavers. Sanguine Reavers. Serpent Reavers? Those traitorous whoresons. Whatever in Erosia could this possibly be doing here? I cut bait with my cargo to escape with my life, but they're still out there. Waiting for us to try and reclaim the consignment, no doubt. Luckily for you, this adventure is here. This adventure here is going to give those bastards what for. I'll hang back here and make sure no one lays a hand in the Maelstrom freight. Yeah, that's what I'll do. The ship will stay docked until you're done taking care of the Reavers. Meanwhile, I'm going to get my pike out and I'm going to smoke a little something. Oh yeah. It's good to be in charge of the docks. Oh no, I've been ambushed. I did not expect that at all. Ah. I don't have any MP left. Oh, but I already had one in the chamber. And apparently I don't retrieve the dropped cargo. I just kill all the pirates and leave it there. I'm sure someone else will go pick it up. Or maybe I'll be directed to go pick it up by the dock worker. Who knows? There are so many ways to waste my time endlessly. Also, the ship is gone, and everyone's been kicked out the boat. I noticed that... Hi, Dawson! You look different. What in the name of Navigator's happened here? You must be the adventurer of the Scion set. My name is Dawson. I was sent from Mavro's Gate to oversee the freight here at Aleport. Yet the freight is nowhere to be seen. Another Dawson? You can say there's an apostle handling my freight? The ship is missing. There's no mere prank. Treachery's afoot. You must notify without delay. But first, I gotta go save the world. Hold on a second. BRB, gotta go save the world. I know what you got plenty of menial tasks for me to do, but there's world saving to be had. Also, who builds a fortress that can only be accessed by airship? I mean, how do you build a fortress like that? Do you need to, like, airlift your people off there as they're constructing it? I mean, this seems completely impractical. So here we are. Yes, we are. So my weapon has almost certainly been housed in the depths of the complex. Well, we're off. Hope you don't die in there while we're away. Bye! This is it, my friend. The end, my friend. Also, you other 7 guys back there, this is the end for you too, whatever. Away we go. Everybody form a line. Nice and orderly now. We're gonna run our way through this dungeon, murdering everyone we see. Be sure to murder in a nice, orderly fashion. We don't want bad things to happen to our murderees. Left without me, all alone. Come on, single file now. Keep all hands inside of the, I guess we don't have a vehicle. Just keep all hands inside, okay? Everybody move! No time for the trash. Keep moving. All the way to the boss chamber. Nope, I'm dead. So how did saving the world go? Well, I died. And no one seemed to notice. Oh, that's standard adventure logic right there. Gaius. Ah, Sid, my boy, you are late. There is something I always meant to tell you, yet the time never seemed right. Concerns your father. I, your father. What of him? In the winter of his years, Midius came to a whore, his partner in Meteor. He will wash his hands of sword business. But he did not wash his hands of it. He helmed the project until the day it killed him. Come now, Sid, you must know it is the luxury of choice. By the time you realized his error, it was too late. Meteor had him completely in its thrall. Shortly before his transformation, mayhap sensing that something was amiss, your father confided in me to the regrets of his life, most of them concerning you. Early in his career, he realized that town for his own mind was having your knowledge piece and shame meant for there. Got all that? Okay. He wanted to be a good man, but he couldn't be because he was a bad man. You blew holes in this place just so you could say that to me? What is with you, Gaius? I want you at my side, Sid. Take up your father's mantle and become the Emperor's lead engineer. It is your destiny. Oh, come on! Stop making Vader quotes. Either way, change of heart, he said to himself. Besides, I have long known my destiny, and I assure you, it lies not with the Empire. Uh-huh, yeah. A pity. But if you, adventurer, will you consider making common sense with me? With your powers joined to mine, we can do much for this realm. Together we can bring order to Erosia and offer and lasting peace. Together we'll end this destructive conflict. No. I can expect no better answer from this. So be it. It was your strength that made me proffer my hand of friendship, and it was... Say for an ally, you are too dangerous to let... Say for an ally, you're too dangerous to be let alone. I am going to murder you because you did not join me. Blah, 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 blah. That's a big dude. With the big sword. Everybody draw your weapons. Run, Sid, or stay. It makes no matters no more. Gaius, wait! Damn it. If only I could actually move from this spot. Everybody in. We got a boss to kill. Like I say, single file, single file. Was amazingly fast. He just got wrecked. Beep, beep, bloop, bloop. He didn't actually press the buttons. And when guys says that's his ultimate weapon, we can find him, so too will we find our quarry. Once again, he didn't actually push the buttons. These instruments we can monitor every nook and cranny in the castrum. Huh. I think it's time we divide our forces. Pray go and give chase. I'll track your movements from here and guide you through the complex. We'll stay in contact via link pearl. Be careful, alright? I'll be here, eating snacks, watching as the adventure plays out. And if you die, I'll run away. Everybody on the lift. Single file now. Where are we going? I don't know. I'm scared. Nope, not going that way. It's a good thing we're sneaking our way through this whole business. I mean, it would really suck if everyone were to see us here. But no, we're being super sneaky. Truly the epitome of stealth. Which over there, I found this information. You can find a terminal, you can just activate it. Identification nearby. Blah 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 blah. Thanks a whole bunch, Sid. But unfortunately, I don't care. Ah! Camera's in the floor. Camera can't keep up with lift. As donuts, those things come to life. Well, maybe. Oh. I think I missed something. Ah, they'll never notice I was gone. Ah, there she is. I guess you recognize your friend Maggie, was it? It must have been shipped. Why did it have to get an authorization key for a suit of armor that I already was supposed to control? Tough old girl. Let's see. With the armor, you can blast open the bulkhead. The exterior walkway should take you back there. Blah 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 blah. Follow until you come upon the way down to the lower level. Yada yada yada. Cannon and the proton string. I wish I could run, but sadly I can't. The only direction to go, I guess. Well, that was exhilarating. Volcano is composed of special alloy, extremely tough. Ordinary fire won't leave a mark, I'm afraid. You'll need to divert all power to magic cannons, so we memorable once, as we did so memorably once before. Resulting mechanical armor's cores expire from the strain, but there is no help for it. We must press on. You're asking me to sacrifice my Magitech armor? Now listen well. Press, bzz, control, bzz, engage, bzz, 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 fire away. Don't mind the warning lights. Bzz, 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 bzz. Sorry, there's a fly in here. Bzz, 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 bzz. Goodbye, poor armor suit. I knew ye little. We're natural at this. Alright, the way's clear. So, no 2 feet, so be careful. Hey, I've almost caught up with the rest of the people. And now I'm there for some reason, even though I swear I'll not be there later. And leaving a fine mess in your wake, adventurer. Shut up, Sid. Someone there? Yeah, you're here, calling me. Jeez. Garland, old friend. How it warms my heart to hear your voice again after all these years. Hi, Neuro. How's the wife? Neuro, is that you? Last time I heard from you, you were in a jar of pudding. You sound well. Would seem this savage land agrees with you. The highest ranking Tribunus, and with 14. It was you all this time. Tell me, Garland, how long do you intend to keep all the glory for yourself? What? You lost me. The plot's gone. I can't find anymore. Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the academy, I have been condemned to live in your shadow. Even when you betrayed us, I'm still in your shadow. The object of mesmerized blah 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 blah. I might be so. I'm proud of you simply because your father was the great Mindis Nas Garlond. I have to get in backstory because we haven't actually had any for me in like the whole story so far. But by disappearing, you acquired the status of a legend. Your reputation is blah 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 blah. I cursed you for a traitor, and people actually came to think of you more fondly to this day. You are still a young prodigy of Magitech. Apparently, I was right. You've been upstaged even by someone who betrayed your entire people. That's bad. I, meanwhile, have been made to live second rate. I was going to continue to serve my nation faithfully whenever I failed to excel. Blah 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 blah. Looking at the footstep. Blah 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 blah. Yada yada yada. Inferiority complex. Blah blah blah. Why are you so much better than me? Yada yada yada. Girl, I don't know what to say. You're a loser. That is not a wit's answer. Your existence is mine worthless. Even if it's fit to offer you a place to decide, and in spite of the betrayal, you extended and remained loyal to him all these years. Why, no, he did not. It's actually true. He's playing favorites right now. I want Daddy's approval. Long have I endured this justice, but no more. Man best is in the midst of achieving the fully powered ultimate weapon. Uses Magnum Opus, a creation that will win me the recognition I am due. I will not let anyone interfere. Nero, what are you? A force field? How diabolical. As I footsteps up in the brethren land, I watch you every move you make, every step you take. I'll be watching you. You're secretly Sting? Oh my gosh! You have felt icons and feat made possible by the Echo, a particular power which shields you from the corrupting influence. It's of little wonder that my lord has taken interest in you. As have I, truth be told. It is my desire to harness your power and use it in the ultimate weapon. He's got a big cannon. Oh, it's a big hammer. My oversized anime hammer will destroy you! If I succeed, Lord Van Besten will be surely take notice. If I win, Senpai will notice me! Come, adventurer! Yield to me the secrets of your power! Ah. If I kill you, Daddy will finally acknowledge me. The only question is whether or not he'll be dead by the time I get there. Very electrifying stage for you. Not suffer this defeat. Yeah, I think you're going to be defeated whether you like it or not, everybody. Senpai will never notice me now. This changes nothing. Actually, it does, because you're about to be dead. Ah, lights are out. I'm scared. Meanwhile, he's hiding in the corner. Moldova is activating the brims of the power of the icons. Nothing can withstand its might. Seriously, I think he's sitting in a corner somewhere, sucking his thumb. Daddy never noticed me. Are you alright? Yeah. What if Nero? Failed? Damn it. Fled, sorry. In the instant prior to the blackout, the instruments detected a massive power surge from the deepest chamber. Gaius is certain to be there. We have no time to waste. Word arrived from the Alliance a short while ago. It seems the Order of the Twin Adderers has completed its blockade of Castrum Centri. With hands such spared the haste and likewise the Maelstrom is left to destroy the other. We have complete victory, except for their overwhelming ultimate weapon. I should warn you, the chamber which houses the target appears to be saturated with etheric energies. There's bound to be heavy interference. I won't be able to talk to you. Oh, that's just a shame. Even if we lose contact, you must go on. Just do anything you can. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, okay? Okay, so don't do anything but stand around giving useless orders to people. Got it. We have voice acting, people.
Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the ultimate weapon.
If you don't, you're lost. Turn back. My character totally can't reach up there. It's just an embarrassing fail in their animation right there. Okay, so ride the big lift down into the heart of the world. Oh no, I'm sure he's nowhere around.
Don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful.
Thanks for the pep talk there, Sid.
The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
And he's gone. Uh-oh.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
For Pony?
How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea?
I guess. I can't hear my character saying.
Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit. And its faith is an instrument of deception.
Unlike me, when I want to kill someone, you know it.
It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing.
Actually, it's to believe in lies, which is not
In
quite the same thing.
Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not?
Is there a human god?
Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down?
Maybe they're busy. Doing godly
They
stuff.
will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except for this. And you will see how Eorzea's fate is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Schma, to grovel at their feet?
Because they're gods?
The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise.
I will kill gods with my
The world
ambition.
of man to mean anything, man must own the world.
That doesn't make any sense.
To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak.
Blah, 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 blah. Pretty lights.
Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death.
Unlike me.
Only a man of power can rightly
What is a man?
of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation.
Gold is cool, that's why I'm wearing it.
Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule.
Hey everybody, I murdered a guy. Can I be emperor now?
It's only
No.
right that I should take your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me.
Oh, we'll see about that. Come on, you big windbag. You're probably gonna fall down in like 2 seconds.
I had not thought to be so hard-pressed.
Yeah, you fell very quickly.
Your strength is most impressive. Such power befits a ruler.
But you cannot rule because I'm gonna rule. Only I can rule because I'm evil.
Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
Blah, 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 blah. Hey, we reached the bottom of the lift. You must be like, I don't know, about halfway to the core of the Earth by now. Either that or the lift was really slow. I think we should turn around and go back. Everyone step over the line. There's work to be done. What a motley crew. That is one big mecha right there. We're probably gonna need a Megazord to defeat it. Aha! I am on his shoulder like a talking parrot. Aha! How did I get up here? Who knows?
Hero, to do that which you will not.
What's that? What are you doing? Ah! It's transforming. It's a giant transforming robot. No, it's a pilot suit. You see, he doesn't even have remote controls. That's such a waste right there. You gotta put remote controls in your giant mecha. Otherwise, you know, what's the point? So we went down the big lift just so we can go up the big lift.
To the true power of the Ultima weapon.
Dollars of Donuts goes down really fast, just like everyone else. That is a big whatever that is. But he has a lot of toughness to him. I mean, wow, that's... He's not going down as fast as the other guys, that's for sure. He didn't fall down in 2 seconds. I like that. It's especially weird that everybody's been downscaled to the appropriate item level, and yet all those bosses still went down in 3 seconds. Is it over? Did we win?
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still stand?
Because they have better gear?
Can her strength truly be so great?
Maybe.
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
La Hablea. Hi, Thancred. How's being evil going for you?
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal she bears.
She can taste the rainbow. The rainbow!
So, this is what empowers her.
I shall taste the rainbow too, and then you shall die.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light.
In the forge of twilight.
And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
But it will cost you your soul.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch.
It is the mysterious mysterum of mystery.
The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Now, pop it like a cork.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima.
It's in all the Final Fantasy games. Learn it.
I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
So it's named the Ultimate Weapon, and you can't figure out it can cast Ultimate.
La Habrea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
All you people and all your gods. Gods this and gods that.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power.
Look at the light show and tremble. Look at the light show! Look at it!
7 hells, to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
You casted the apocalypse spell! How dare you! Ooh, pretty lights. Yeah, that's gonna leave a hole in the ground. Also, a nuke just went off in front of me. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to recover from that. Okay. I guess we're just fine. On our fiery spit of land. When you laugh, the world laughs with you! Mwahaha!
This was not my intention.
I just wish to kill everyone, not destroy the land.
Oh, Heidelin. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belzar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
Peace. I'm out.
We will speak later, Ascian.
Oh, I don't think there's gonna be a later for
But
you.
first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains.
It's time for round 2.
Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Let us explore together. It'll be a learning adventure. Edutainment. Where is that choir coming from? Can't tell whether my character's looking at the camera or looking for the choir. Yeah, he has less health now, that's for sure. Oh, teleported. Teleported with very little health left, too. Oh, he's dead now. Well, that was quick. Problem with all MMOs. People who know what they're doing make the battles way too quick. Oh, he lost his gold armoring. How sad.
Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm.
What are you talking about?
The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray.
What are you rambling about?
Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken.
I just realized I never get to see any of these people's faces.
You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
I do want to see, what they look like. Maybe they're just like hollow masks. Cleans up after itself by blowing up into a glowy sphere. I, Thancred, once again, how's being evil going?
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon. The ultimate magic.
And you, look at you now, dead.
Still, you failed. So much for the glory of man.
What is a man?
The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed.
I'm a hardcore
If it is
environmentalist.
permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition.
It's even worse than global climate change.
Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn.
Whoever that is.
Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And naught but the return of the one true god will ensure her complete excision.
God, you people and your gods.
Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals.
I shall pontificate more at you.
Say, both you and your scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor.
I will murder you all personally.
You will not leave this place alive.
Good luck trying to kill these guys. Hasn't worked out for the past 5 good bosses.
It is past time your flame was extinguished, bringer of light.
I know everyone else got, like, whipped hardcore, but I think I'm gonna be different. Hey, level up. Ah! Where'd everybody go? Oh, I'm in the void. Ah, this is not the time for an acid flashback. Oh.
If thou wouldst pierce the shadows, make thee a blade of light.
Taste the rainbow. Uh-oh. This don't look too good. Oh no, my purple has been expelled. But I need my purple.
What?
What? Oh yeah, you badmouthed the giant crystal god. She gets angry. Yeah, that's right. Look at all these people back here. This is symbolic of the nature of beating up the bad guy.
The light, it binds them. They are too many.
Too many players. Can't beat all of them. My crystal choker. I'd paid so much money for that. into a burning ring of fire. I fell in the flames went on fire. It burns, 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 burns. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. Hi-ho! Matchstick Silver! I knew you weren't dead yet. Also, where are the other 7 people? I guess they were unimportant. Well, hi, Gaius. It's not looking too good for you if you can't walk out of there.
And so my conquest ends, Cid. In smoke and ashes.
Ah! He didn't get blown up. His mouth disappeared as that explosion was next to him. There's no body, it means he's coming back later. Or I guess maybe they're not allowed to animate giblets.
Feel. Think.
Do. Smell. Lick.
Warrior of light, beloved daughter. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit. Yet it lingereth still beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world. In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea.
It's a very flowery prose right here.
At its heart. From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth.
You, random player, you are super important, because we say so.
Blessings and joy be upon thee.
How very festive.
Go forth, my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
That was a bad acid trip, man. Felt like I was back at church.
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
Everything's blowing up around them, so we felt it was probably a good idea to retreat.
The flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
I know we're the flames, but that doesn't mean that we like to be lit on fire.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
Except for Steve. Steve was stealing bread. We left him there to get blown up. We knew you'd want it that way.
She's still in there.
No, she's not.
Cid, has there been no word?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, it wouldn't be as dramatic if you heard about me escaping beforehand.
Damnation!
Tarnation!
She's going to make it, I know she is.
My enthusiasm will help her succeed, I know it!
Ida is right. We must have faith.
Cid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise?
Oh yeah, if I want to lose my ship by having it blown up. If you haven't noticed, the building is exploding!
That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn.
which means we'll forget about them in 5 seconds.
We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
At least I think that's what happened. We kind of forgot about what happened to the old guys.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
Once again, no, you can't fly in. Everything's blowing up.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Heidelin. Please light her way through the darkness.
Yeah, I think she's already doing that.
Look into the light, my child. If thou would see thy companions return safe to thee, reach out to them now.
There!
Where? There! Where's there? There! There? Here, there? No, there.
Oh!
O-E-A-O-E. Dramatic, explosive, slow motion jump, yeah!
Yay! Our warrior of light.
Yes! The hero returns!
Oh, and also I brought Thancred.
Thancred is with her.
Why are you both pointing?
Thank the 12.
The betrayer is here!
Thank Heidelin. Welcome home.
Good voice practice for that. Can't see her eyes because they're possessed by an unending darkness now. Rawr.
You almost got us killed that one time, remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
Thank the 12 we're safe.
Hey, look, credits.
Mind your horns there, man-bull.
Mayhap when you mind your manners.
Also, where is his sister? She's been
Though
absent
the
for most
crystal
of the
that
game.
bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea. And even if we could, we know that he is not alone. Confounded Ascians. Their god may be unknown to us, but their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat.
What, the immortal
Nevertheless.
formless beings? Yeah, I'd imagine that they're still a threat even when they're temporarily at a loss. Hey, look, he's wearing white now. Means he's a good guy.
For now, we must savor what peace we have won, however ephemeral.
Who are you talking
Do
to?
you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
Who are you talking to? Even I don't know. Everybody's got 4 voice actors. You've got 4 voice actors.
Friends,
You've got 4
the
voice
dread
actors.
night
Everyone
of
gets 4
imperial
voice actors.
tyranny and Ascian machination is ended. A new day now begins in Eorzea.
He's not like the kind of guy who has that
True to their
vocabulary
name.
level.
The Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
Let their shared victory serve to remind us of our shared history. And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Who are you
Doubt
talking to?
not, the realm will need bravery in the days to come.
There's not a lot
Old
of people
rifts
gathered
threaten
here.
to divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains. Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we stand as one.
Unity,
So
blah,
long
yeah.
as the Scions stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Unity, peace, blah, blah, blah.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth to strive not only for the good of mere nations, but for the good of all the realm.
But you can still only join one at a time.
Change will not come overnight.
It'll take 2
Yet
nights.
I foresee a day, not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of Eorzea is one.
Under my tyranny.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Cartano. 5 years since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost.
I see my pointy hat in the
Yet
corner there.
do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past.
Forget them. They're not important.
It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
Objection?
Our future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now, the 7th Umbral Era draws to a close, yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
Who decides when an era ends in this world? Oh, she's got a gun!
Let it be writ
that on this day,
by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era.
Once again, it's a whole big world.
The 7th Astral Era is come.
Why do you decide when it's the astral?
Thus is ours a realm reborn.
Hey, it's a title! And credits? Yep, credits. I'm sure you all worked very hard in this game, but I don't particularly want to watch your credits, sorry. Hooray! Yay! Wee! Yeah! Ooh, ah. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Uh-oh. Ooh, it's a black evil crystal.
What is it?
Oh, just portents of doom.
That roar. It can't be.
Did you hear that?
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
Dread tidings! Chaos and carnage! It is an abomination! A primal! A primal has awakened!
What? Where? That sounds scary. There's always more bad men.
Cast Bahamul move.
Bahamut stirs.
One Azaz moves.
As will the others ere long. Also, she has the same voice actress as the giant crystal.
It
is not a question of whether Rosia champion shall yield, but of when. It's the Shadow Council. And with each passing moment, we draw closer to the reckoning. That's a lot of shadowy, mysterious figures you got going there. You're gonna need a lot of expansion packs to explore all of them. To the one true God, the Black Crystal, not the blue crystal. We worship darkness, you see. Zodark, cause he is so dark. And thus did dawn break on a Realm Reborn. Once again, hey, there's a title. Where there is light, there is always shadow. True, but where there is shadow, there's always light. And now I'm back here. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you. It was nothing. Hi, Thancred. I think it's Thancred. Yep, that is Thancred. Ah, that's another round of applause. I'm great, aren't I? No, that's Thancred. My apologies to you, Thancred. You look very similar to the other guy. The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the region of the roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest that a new primal has arrived. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the Aether, a pattern observed only once before in history. 5 years ago, to be precise. We should like to think that it's a mere coincidence, but we cannot discount this possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. A great sacrifice. We have delivered Eorzea from the threats posed by the Empire and the Primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions, yet our struggles continue, and we need you now no less than before. Please, continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, of this very star. Blah, 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 blah. And now I'm done. Oh, everyone left. Kinda sad now. Problem. I know you have scarce had a chance to rest, but I'm afraid there's still work to do. The old Holden's destruction 'twas seemed to have served to embolden the beastmen, who now seek to call down their gods once more. Even as we speak, the Amazon, the Ixal, and the Kobolds make preparations for the respective summoning rites. This is but half of it. Much to our dismay, the three tribes are somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals. Almost as a plot convenience. Oh, my turn to say something? Ahem. Basically, this means the Primal will be stronger than they were before. Oh, that's terrible. Far, far stronger. The previous incarnations would seem like pale imitations. The beast tribes, we believe, begin hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of Ultimate Weapon's maiden appearance. You will remember that as the time it devoured the primals in one sitting. Grand companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the success of Operation Archon, so many Bothans died. They are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures. After deliberation, the leaders concluded that they must needs turn to us once more, to thee. The etheric waves that were observed in Mordor do not appear to bear a connection to any beast tribe. Yet much and more still remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you in the midst of danger once again so soon, but none have proven themselves more capable against the primals than you. Will you undertake this mission, Sheila? Sure, why not? You have my thanks. I truly do not know what we would do without you. Go ahead, Thancred. Ahem. Circumstances as they are, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life, Sheila. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. A string of failures had left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might be the right to my fellow sons. But instead I caused all of you to unknown grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's administrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon. Thancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter for the science. Let us renew the fires in our heart and continue to press ever forward. Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatening to appear, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one step at a time. Ergma has overview of the situation stands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission. Sheila, it pleases me to see you well. I almost forgot you existed as a character. Do excuse me for interrupting, Sheila. My lady, the gentleman from Ashgan exports has sigh. I understand now why you don't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this evening. Thank you, my lady. Hi. Ever since we defeated Gaius and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. When once we worked in secret, with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of witches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Understood how you will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every merchant of his ilk. Alas, syndicate overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Science of the Seventh Dawn, it was the goal of saving Eorzea, not the interest of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, accepting his offers of patronage can empower us to do greater good. Might they not warrant greater consideration? All Baldessian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but can I expect them to? Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Yet, my urge to Cerebus dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult with the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. The price of principles is that you can't accept everybody's money. Darn. Seas have carried me back. Have carried ye back to me. I see. Caught wind of me erstwhile mate's triumph. Your contribution as well. You have made for a fine pirate yourself. Aye. Bringing the pirates together with promise of treasure and glory. It's the bolder than I know. Aye. From what I hear, it's already caught the ears of many a buccaneer. Bodil and I go back a ways, we do. Your comrades, friends, and I even more than that on occasion if my memory serves. Those were some good nights. Got nothing respect for the man, but building a proper army out of old buccaneers won't be easy. Idea he comes up with, and bet Admiral Mount would already accept it. Treasure and glory are all well and good, but do ye know truly calls are private to the open ocean? Freedom. Something that the Maelstrom can never offer. I can only hope that others of me kind answer the call. Aye, then and only then can I be sure that my decision to be part of the Yellow Jacket comrades was the right one. Such knowledge as I possessed of the beast tribes and their primals is at thy disposal. Whether man or beast man, we are wont to seek power when plunging into the black depths of despair. That despair doth begin with the Amazons, and they have already summoned from forth Ilfrith. If their comrade Thancred now return, thou wouldst do well to seek his counsel. There is no reward from that whatsoever. Tis the lot of a powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other rests strength even on their hilt. As we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations. Yes, so many words. Nay, not where the beast tribes do labor unseen, to fight and defeat, to raise up the fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few and our fortune so finite. Yeah, let's take the money. I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, and Paplamo keeps making me send them back. Aw, man. Wouldn't be so sad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, really abandon your principle nice, you know? Come on, just one. None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles. Neutrality was ever a delicate matter. lost count of the numbers of times I had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters, mind you. If you are to sell our services for a guild, we might as well declare our fealty to Ul'dan now and have to be done with it. I'm quite sure Yada would enjoy the bribes. Hey, they were really nice. Fortune begets power, power fortune. That we, especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Al-Mingen could be liberated. All the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, Sheila. Each path is paved with good intention, but where they lead is far from clear. Recall you are meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Lumpsons sent word of the summoning of Titan? Then perhaps you can recall my words to our host. I said unto Mabuan that our people had broken their treaty with the Kobolds. The Beastmen had just responded. That we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invented. I spoke, in short, the truth. And wherefore all did I speak it? Because owing our allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Lomensians to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolve them of guilt. Upon this subject, Melfina can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates, the path she contemplates would see us relinquish entirely. We need to be neutral. The only way to be neutral is by never helping anyone do anything. If Reed bleeds, we can kill it. Confirmation doesn't arrive from immortal flames. 'Tis as old Danger said, I fear. The Amazons have already some Ifrit. The confrontation with the Lord of Inferno is inevitable. I would like nothing more than to lend you my blade, but the students of Baldishan, insist that I refrain from taking to the fields where it concerns primals. I know not the workings of it, but it might seem that recent events have left me especially susceptible to tempting. As much as I hate missing out on the fun, for everyone's sake, I must sit this one out. Instead I will focus on gathering and analyzing data. Now, the Immortal Flames have already conducted a preliminary investigation into Ilfrit. They may well have information that will be of use to you. Do pay a visit to the Halls of Flame and speak with Commander Swift. One last thing before you depart. Doubtless you remember Minfilia's words, but this Ilfrit is a far cry from the primal you first defeated. It's gone from level 20 to level 50. 50, man! 50! You will want to assemble your most dependable comrades for this mission. Be safe, my friend. Rodolphe. The not Thancred guy. No matter how dark the night, one day the dawn will break. As long as brave souls like you take up the cause, the Scions will never stand down. Hey there. Situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Perhaps it is time to make my feelings known to the Ascendant. Come along, Sheila. Alpanad, Sheila, is aught amiss? You desired cancel, so you shall have it. Minfila, the Scions of the 7th Dawn must leave Ul'dan. We must do what? As long as we remain within Ul'dan territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize that they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an Aetherite. You know full well how beneficial one could be to our cause. which is why it and other favors will be denied us unless we cooperate. If Ul'dan is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. We'll fake it until we make it. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place where all agree to be beyond their borders. More Doran. Mordor. Reverend's Troll, to be precise. Toll. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by veritable legions of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dan and the people over the years, but I truly believe that this is the best course of action. As you yourself have observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Ul'dan is our home. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, Ascendant. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Signs of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did, that makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much family as... That will be all, Alfinda. I am sure you have some familiar affairs of your own to attend to. Yeah, but my sister is not important. Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them in the hands of men better suited for the task than I. I cannot very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. I've dropped her into a dark hole. We will never see her again. Tired of that hat. Gotta see that glorious hair. Give me a head with hair. Long, beautiful hair. Once again, oh, I get a different necklace. Nice. Lost the thought. Evil Dan. Has it truly come to this? Oh, Sheila. Pray attend to Alpinde. He is engaged in some business, or rather, and requires your assistance. I'm very busy. Pray be on your way. He awaits you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have his answer in due time. Confound it. She knows it must be done, still she hesitates. All because of those fanciful rumors. I should explain. Benfila's mother, well, adopted mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Fulmir was her name, though you may know her better as Songstress of Ul'dan. She was a performer of singular talent, and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention certain Shalurian minstrels. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only serves to encourage speculation. Minphila, too, struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Philemon's absence stretched for months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Philemon is alive and well. Alas, they have served to rekindle an irrational hope in Minphila, which now clouds her judgment. This talk of Ul'dan as her home, and of the insurmountable difficulties of moving to Mordor, is no more than an expression of willingness to let go. Unwillingness to let go. Nonsense, in a word. But until the tales of her mother's miraculous preservation have been categorically disproved, I fear she remained lost to reason. This being the case, I propose that we set about disproving them post-haste. Let's see how these fanciful claims stand up to investigation. Well, gang, looks like we got another mystery. One of the most recent of the latest crop of rumors comes to us by way of Father Illand. Question him for me. I shall look into another alleged sighting and follow on. Ugh. How fares the adventures of late? Your gear holding up against the rigors of the trade? Make no mistake, my friend, the quality of your weapon may well prove the difference between life and death. If you're serious about such things, there's someone I can introduce you to. Her name is Rowan, and she is a collector of all manner of rare artifacts. She just might have something in her stock to suit your martial prowess. Rowena used to do business in Ul'dan, but she has since relocated to Reverence Toll so as to be near the ancient ruins from which she drives her livelihood. Should you ever have a reason to go there, you do well to pay her a call. Dungeon requirement. You must be through this many dungeons in order to get here. Does my map show me where my quests are? It does! Now, I was on my way to go do something. Where were we going, Drumstick? Well, this is serious business. My first genuine assignment under Master Melinda. Now this. If I do deserve such a fate. I'm aware of my manners. I am Diamond, a smith recently in the employ of... I arrived in these parts not a few days past and assist restore of Pharaoh Cyrus. Well, I'd expect my arrival to be greeted by that goddamn song. A song I thought confided to my worst nightmares, yet speak of the grim serenade, the foul sea witch that lured my poor father into watery demise so many years ago. So I stand here with idle hands, powerless to avenge his death, powerless to repay my debt to Master Menador, my father's mentor, as he now is mine. The agony of it all, if only my brother were here, he would see to it that. Alas, my brother remains lost at sea. You're an adventurer, are you not? Perhaps if you were to defeat the siren. Yes, you must, if not for me, then for all the sailors who seek safe passage across threatening seas. Seek out Master Menando at the pier. You'll find him gazing grimly in the direction of Pharaoh Cyrus, lamenting her fate. I know you. You're a jerk. Another Nailin, are you? Oh, huh? Alright, no one said yes to that. You're a familiar face, though. Care to think of it, you bear a striking resemblance to a brave lassie I once met. Helped us cause one of them goddamn sirens from Fantastically, it did. What's that you say? Speak up, missy. Yours are hammering have taken this toll on my ears. Any roads, you may not be half the heroine your predecessor was. But you know the saying, any port in a storm. Aye, that's right. Damned if I can tell you why, but there's Hell's born hussy is back, and she's running roughshod over the place with a crew of her song-snaring flunkies. Me and Darman, we're not to do but sit on our arses till someone clears the place out. Look, this is more than a reclamation project for me and the lass. That scurvy witch killed her father, one of my prize students. Swore a vow to myself to do his name proud and restore the beacon. But these hands are made for hammering, not scuffling with sirens. What say you follow in your forebear's footsteps and fight this one for old Mimado? Send word to David, the guard of the lighthouse. I'll tell you all you need to know. Yep. Going to the Isle of Umbra. To finish the quest to unlock the dungeon. Also, hi, Plasmoid. My gristle grains. Did I use them all? No, I did not. Adventurer. Not a moment too soon. The sirens have holed herself up in the lantern chamber atop the structure. Most direct route would be through the front door, but I feel the sirens are already wise to our intentions. It's supposed to be the most formidable of her thralls to guard the entrance. Our only hope is to breach the foe's defenses is to attack from below through the flood cell. Flood cell. If you cannot win this battle for us, I know not who can. Go forth, friend, that Pharaoh Cirrus may shine brightly anew. What? There's a dungeon there. Never would have known. Skull Valley. Valley of Skulls. Word of our folly has beaten you to me. So consumed with the dangers of sharkins at the sea that we left ourselves open at land. The scallywags took place ashore. I haven't any doubt 'twas the Reaver's doing. We've pieced together an identity of our fraudulent fate-bearer, the dread pirate Drizzenog. It's only fitting that the silver-tongued snake call the serpent-toothed home. Shinagal have prepared for, not the serpent reavers. We steeled ourselves against the danger on the horizon, only to fall to the danger of our own very feet. The serpent reavers leave us no choice. Risking crystals falling to the Shinagal hands is too great to remain idle. It comes time to act. So many of the crystals that we have no means of recovering, that we can only hope to destroy them. While losing the crystals is regrettable, we have far more to lose should Leviathan be summoned. Our forces will be bombarding the Reaver, drawing them out of the den so that you might slip in with these makeshift bombs and destroy the crystals. If I'm pulling in makeshift bombs, why couldn't I just, grab the crystals and leave? Serpent Tongue lies beyond Tidegate and Shangan land base at the very heart of enemy encampment. The way the crystal crumbles. Nope, couldn't quite make it over the wall. Into the sea cave! Yes, those medieval automatic doors. How I love them. I need to get beyond this fate in order to get where I'm going. Boom. Doesn't seem to be all that good, actually. Oh, another one over there. But first, the one up here. Not allowed to attack them. Great. Come on! Don't care, mission's done. Beware the pool of water. It shall suck you in. Our triumphant hero returns. I imagine it'll be some time before the Serpent Reavers and Chagrins rear their ugly head again. More importantly, we don't need to worry about Leviathan rearing his head. The Maelstrom, Vidal of Lumpsalinsa, owes you a debt of gratitude. Please send my regards to Adolphe. You're the one Commander Ratik said to expect then. I'm Wafuk, a private in the Commander's Foreign Levy. As you can see, the same place for me to coordinate. Fishback make a good mess of the ship. Seems barely a handful of poor buggers. What we're sailing on it made it ashore alive. Where am I? Where is Robin? Where is my son? Now you just stay calm there. Calm yourself down, good wife. We'll have your boy back in your arms before you can spit up another lungful of seawater. Tides be merciful to a fortunate few like the good wife here. Carried them all the way to the beach. Here, means some of the medical supplies for you. For the bleeding and the injured. Take a walk on the coast now and help them that ain't beyond helping. Poke them with sticks. If they don't move, that's too bad. Sputter, cough. Ugh. Hey, I made it. The moment we were sailing happily as you please, and the next, we're struggling to keep our heads above the water. My shoulder, it burns. Aye, I can feel my fingers again. These gutless fishbacks. They went over the rail, swinging afore I could stammer out a prayer to the navigator. I can barely breathe. Ugh. Oh, thank you, thank you. Which of the seven heavens is this? Bloodshore? Oh. Seven hells, seven heavens. This wave slammed me into the rock. It cut me up some, I think. Is it bad? Oh, yeah, you're gonna need just a little bit of salve there. I think it'll be good. Thanks. I feel much stronger now. I remember his impact like bloody thunder and deck lurching beneath my feet, and they came aboard. You saved some lives this day last. It's a terrible thing what happened, but you can take solace. You can little victories. Not that any amount of solace here have me forgive those blasted fishbacks. You expect attacks on the Navy. That's what we signed up for. Sinking a civilian ship with women and children aboard. Ah, the Shirons have ice water for blood, I tell you. No, not my little Robin. Your condolences, good wife. You know how hard this must. Leviathan's scaly arse. The fishmen are incoming. Shangren, here. Fish. What? You don't get your fill of slaughter out in the strait? If you want to finish the job you started, you best start with me. Fish. We're fishmen. Fishmen. Mum. Robin, my darling Robin. Mum, there you are. My gender ambiguous child, there you are. Oh, my dear Robin, you're safe. Thank the 12 above. Fish. 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 Back into the sea. Fish. The lad's alive? What manner of wishback treachery is this? And also, they're gone really fast. They must have taken off like a bullet once they hit the water. Hey, Robin. I'm fine, said Pete wet. I thought I would sink right to the bottom of the sea. But then some nice fishermen came and saved me. Never a phrase that never had a phrase like that ever been uttered before, ever. They were not like the scary ones that came after our ship. The stories say that all fishermen are nasty, Isn't that odd? Might I ask a favor? I found this necklace at the bottom of the little boat the nice fishermen used to carry me to shore. I'm certain it must be one of theirs. So I stole it. I'd take it back to them myself, but I don't think my mom would like that. Could you maybe return it for me? Last I saw, they were swimming towards western Lanoche. Must be where they live. I wonder if their houses are made of seaweed. Seems like poor building material, kid. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. And back I go to the other side, I guess. Final Fantasy XIV. Adventure. Action. Endless amounts of walking and moving things from one person to another. Nah, I can phase through doors. What is the meaning of this trespass? I should skewer you or you stand, finless one. Shh. You carry the necklace of Clutch Father now. How is it that you possess this cherished treasure? You come at the behest of the child he saved. Such unusual manners for a shore walker. Fish. You may pass. Seek out Clutch Father Nov, and be sure to keep your tone respectful. He is the elder of our clan. Rare it is to see a shore walker in our midst. I am Nav, Clutch Father of this clan of spawnlings. As the finless child bids you return my necklace, did he? Shh. No, I had no special reason for saving the boy. Only that for the Shangun, as it is for you shorewalkers, offspring are considered the most precious of treasures. All that resides here are bound to ties of blood. All are the children of the Clutch Father. Only slightly less precious to me than my spawn is the trinket you bring. It was a gift, a commendation from our beloved matriarch. Thank you for returning it to me. We have a saying, the favor of one is repaid by the gratitude of the Clutch. Psst, I welcome you to our home. Perhaps a modest banquet is in order. I do not know, however, if our spread will agree with your shorewalker stomach. Witness the aftermath of the attack in the Strait of Mindloth. Yes, it was indeed perpetrated by the Shaglin. The individuals responsible are called the Coral Tridents. They reside in the Shapa of Spawning Grounds. They are known among our people as Voth and factions. We have hopes to prevent them from ever reaching that vessel, but alas, the current was not in our favor. Foolish. Their actions only invite further violence against retaliation. What of Nav and his clutch, you ask? We live apart from the spawning grounds and pursue a separate agenda. I do not claim to understand the structure of your civilization, but for us Shagrans, each clan of clutchmates is led by a single clutch father. The Indigo Matriarch, what you might call our queen, bestows each of clutch of her own eggs only upon the bravest and most seasoned of warriors. It is at the clutch father's duty to raise and instruct his charges in the ways of our people. Fish. But for this cycle to continue, the matriarch must have secure environments to which bear her offsprings. This is why we chose to make this land our home. It is unfortunate then that the Shepherds of Spawning Grounds have become a locus of such conflict. If only more shore walkers were like you and spent a moment to understand our situation. Clutch Father, I have your counsel. What have I taught you soon? The Shagrans do not flail and splash about so. He rolls with the waves and rides with the currents. Forgive me, Clutch Father. It is Fur, the sixth youngest brother. What of him? Fish. He is at the nursery without permission. He spoke of taking Swith into the Coral Trident. Fish. His brain is as soft as his spawning scales. And that's his time that we cannot afford to take my eyes at the rest of the clutch. Though our stance towards each other is not yet clear, Shorewalker, I would ask a boon of you. Save our foolish son. Soon here, we have more to say to the subjects, I'm sure. Gotta save a fish man. Well, as much as I would like to go save the fishman right now, I have streamed for too long already. And I already saved the world once, so I have no need to save all these other little things yet. So, I guess until next time, I'll be seeing you.